We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we get a light slate to get our week started here on Monday. We have 4 games in the NHL, only a couple of days until the All-Star break for the NHL. And then we have 7 games in the NBA, 8 games in the NBA. So it should be a decent little slate. It's going to be a lighter slate for me, that's for sure. But hey, the last day of January, and February is already tomorrow. It's kind of crazy as I look at it. But before we get into today's slate, before we look at today's games, we're going to take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong in the world of sports betting. And for college basketball, we went 4-5, down 1.45 units. Tim will break that down when we get to that. I'll get to the NFL last. In the NBA yesterday, I went 3-2. Cashed on the Spurs plus 13.5. Big easy money here. Denver Nuggets plus 6.5 and plus 225 on the money line. Cash them both. And then a frustrating loss to start the day. The Lakers, they were up 9 heading into the fourth quarter. I had them plus 6.5 and on the money line. And they managed to lose the fourth quarter by 18 points. Don't even cover the 6.5, nor even come close to winning the game. That was annoying, frustrating. It is what it is, though. NHL started off very nice. Started off hit with the Pittsburgh Penguins and the LA Kings over 5.5. Hit with the Kraken and the Rangers under 6. And then No Hockey World decided, all right, that's enough for today. The last 5 games, all losers. Canes, team total over 3.5. Loser. Canes over 6. Loser. Islanders and Wild under. Loser. Colorado and Buffalo over 6.5. Loser. Colorado team total over 4.5. Loser. Went 3-5 to end the day, down 2.32 units in the NHL. I finished up 1.53 units in the NBA. And in the NFL, I had no right winners, no right picks yesterday for the winners of the games. But I went 3-2. I cashed the Chiefs first quarter. I cashed the Chiefs first half. Lost on the Chiefs full game. With the Niners, I cashed the 3.5, but lost the half unit play on the Niners plus 150. So overall in the NFL yesterday, I went 3-2. Up 1.35 units. So overall yesterday, I went 13-14, down 0.89 units. And if you guys were on the stream last night at the end, you saw that I'm already made a move for the Super Bowl. I'm already on the Bengals plus 4 and on the money line plus 165. So that's what we're looking at there. But that was my day yesterday. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, we'll start off. I'm excited for the Super Bowl now. It's gonna be a fun Super Bowl. Rams and Bengals. I'm already on the Bengals. I have the Bengals money line at plus 1,800. Oh yeah, no, sorry, that was my future bet. So I'm excited for that. Hopefully I can cash. That's in 2 weeks, so we'll see about that one. Cash the plus 3.5 on the Niners. We kind of figured that would be a field goal game, and it was. So good work there. So I went 2-0 in college. Actually, in NFL 3-0 technically because I had the Bengals money line at plus 290 as well. So overall, a fantastic NFL day, which is great because everything else sucked. Actually, no, Counter-Strike was good too. But NBA yesterday went 1-3. Denver was my only winner. I had Charlotte -6, Portland +6, and Dallas -5. Dallas lost straight up to the Magic. I understand Portland, fine. And then Charlotte lost to the Clippers. Okay, fine. Whatever. Nick went 1-3 with his hockey. And then college basketball, we could have easily have. There was a couple of bad beats in there. We did hit on our free play, which was the Canisius Rider under. Our best bet was the under in that Long Island game, and it went over with, I think, 30 seconds left. That kind of sucked. The Ohio State game, Looked under, and then went over with like a minute and a half left. Purdue Fort Wayne and Wright State under cashed. Fordham and George Washington over wasn't close. Minnesota and Wisconsin over wasn't close. Bradley under was a winner. Valpo over was a winner. And then that Loyola Bucknell game went over with the 15 seconds left. And that was the difference between us having a positive and negative college basketball day. So 4 and 5 college basketball, 1 and 3 in the NBA, 1 and 3 in the NHL. We only had the Niners up on the site, so 7 and 10 on the site, ready to go and bounce back today. I believe we have 3 NBA, 3 NHL, and back to the 10 college basketball games today. So hopefully we can go ahead and make some money. Back, it's time to go to the chat, and then we'll get into some games. Down 725, aka 7.125 units. Need a major turnaround. You got this. Spoil on V-Day. Spoil your wife and V-Day. Gotcha. Good morning, Dad. Want to have a good day and good show. Sounds good. Thank you. You too. Morning. Morning, bros. Let's cash today. I'll like and subscribe, everyone. Dang right. There you go. And retweet our post on Twitter saying that we went live. Oklahoma -6. What do you guys think of TCU versus Oklahoma? I like TCU +6. So two people are against each other. We're gonna go under. We don't have a side on that one. We just have the under. To be honest, we don't have any sides today. We didn't even cap sides. I capped the totals. We got enough plays for that, and then we didn't cap the sides today. So no sides in the college basketball. But I realized I never typed up my plays for today. But Nick, go ahead and introduce the first game if you can.
Go ahead to banners and click on it. Yes. We'll kick it off here in the NBA. The New Orleans Pelicans are at the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are 7.5-point home favorites in this game. What are you looking at for this first matchup?
Yeah, if anything, it would be a lean towards New Orleans. Cavs are coming off a second leg of a back-to-back after an embarrassing loss to probably the worst team in the NBA, in the Detroit Pistons. But I just didn't get to this one. I'm not gonna trust the Pelicans laying 7.5, and I don't want to lay 7.5 on the Cavs today. So this is just a spot that I laid off of. Didn't bet that it would be a lean towards the Pelicans in this game.
Yeah, this is a game I did not get to. I had this game handicapped around 8. So now it'd be a lean towards the Cavaliers at 7.5. I'm not laying 7.5 though with the Cavaliers right now. That's a team I like to take points with, not lay points with. So not something I'm looking to get involved with. And right now I'm just screwing around. I was looking at the Super Bowl futures for a second. Hear me out, Tim. Evan McPherson, 33-1 to win the MVP.
Hell yeah!
But I saw that and had to throw that out there. But no, I'm not getting to this game between the Pelicans and the Cavs.
Sounds good. Okay, it was +3 OKU loss by 1 last time, so -6. I believe it's because Oklahoma is at home now. So that would be why they're probably that big favorites. I don't remember because I don't remember every single game. What's up, guys? Awesome stream yesterday. Thanks for having me. Of course. Did you end up finding your beer? I think you got lost. Because I remember all of a sudden Tony mentioned she was getting a drink, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to go grab a beer too. You turn off your mic, turn off your thing, and all of a sudden you're gone for like half an hour, and then you disappeared. So I just want to make sure you found your beer and didn't get lost. Okay, because they're home. There you go. Okay, it is because they're home? Okay. All right, Nick, we'll go ahead and keep moving on. And this one I like.
Yeah, it should be an interesting spot here. 76ers are hosting the Memphis Grizzlies. This line is actually down to a 2.5 now for the 76ers. Total 218.5. What are you looking at for this one, Tim?
I'm on Memphis. Whenever you can give me plus points with the Memphis Grizzlies, I'm most likely going to be on it. This Memphis team has been really, really good this year. I believe they're now number 3 in the West. And they're pretty much locked into number 3 in the West for a little bit. Yeah, they're 6.5 games back of first, 3 games back of second, and they're 4.5 games back of the Jazz, or in front of the Jazz. So this Memphis team is pretty locked in right now, and they've been playing really good ball. Sixers on the other side have also been playing pretty good, but I can't turn down plus points when it comes to backing the Memphis Grizzlies. So I'm all right with going after them. Maybe even a little bit of sprinkle. I want to know what the line is on it. If it's out on a triple-double from Ja Morant. Because I believe he's been playing pretty well as of late. So, and especially in a game that's going to be this close, I could definitely see him getting a lot of action. So I'm going to look that up. But I'm definitely taking the Memphis Grizzlies plus 3.
Yeah, it's now down to a 2.5. But I mean, I wouldn't talk anybody off of taking these Memphis Grizzlies, who are the third best team ATS as an underdog this year. Number 1 is actually someone later in the slate. But yeah, I'm staying off this game though. I had this game handicapped around 2, so I think that this line is about right. If you could have given me 4.5 with the Grizzlies, I would have taken it. But I'm going to just stay off for this one.
Ja Morant triple-double plus 2,000.
Up to you.
Just saying. No, I'm not good at bet. I just figured I'd throw that one out there. But there you go. Memphis. We like Memphis today. We're going to move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Clippers at the Pacers. The Pacers now 2.5-point home favorites. Total of 221 this game. Are you looking at getting involved in this one?
Yes. I like the over. This Indiana team has been allowing a buttload of points the past couple of games, whether it be 132 to the Dallas Mavericks, 110 in overtime, but whatever, 158 to the Charlotte Hornets, 117 to the Pelicans, 113 to the Suns, 117 to the Golden State Warriors. This team is allowing up points, 139 to the Clippers. Yeah, the last time these two teams played, it was 139 to 133.
That's a lot of points.
I'm going to go grab the over in this game. I feel like this one's going to be another one of those high-scoring, both teams in the 120s type games. So give me the over between the Clippers and the Pacers.
Yeah, for me, this one's a 0.5-point lean towards the Clippers at 2.5. I had this game at 2, so originally I had this game priced 100% correct. Line moved 0.5 point, so it's a half-point lean towards the Clippers. Not one I'm particularly looking to get involved with. I don't have a play until a couple of games from now, so I'm not particularly too excited about this one. This one's a pass.
Oh, that's good, Nick, that you don't have plays until later on because I don't have any. I think not this next game, but the following one I have a play on, and that's it. I have 3 plays there. Good morning. I'm a little bit late, but here, hey, better late than never. We'll go ahead and move on to this game, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Knicks hosting the Sacramento Kings. This line's gone from 5.5 now to 6 in this spot here for the Knicks. 6 home favorites. Total of 214.5. Are you looking at getting involved in this one?
That's 2 teams that I do not trust. Looking at it, the rankings and everything is telling me 2 different things. A, I'm not trusting the Knicks laying points. B, I don't trust the Kings in general. And then as for a total, this Kings team is scoring high and sucks on defense when the Knicks suck at scoring and are good on defense. Nothing I'm interested in this game. This one's pretty close to a 1-800 gambler game, but there's one of them later on in the slate that I'd rather mark a 1-800 gambler. But this is an ugly game that I'm not interested in.
Yeah, this is another one of those games where good job, odds makers. You got this 100% correct. My line for this is 6, and it's 6. So this is a stay off for me. No play on this game.
There you go. Notre Dame plus 5 against 2. Let me pull up my Google Docs. Hold on.
Even though we don't have a side.
Well, we don't have the sides typed up or anything, but let's see. Versus Duke.
Ooh.
You know what? I hate Duke, so I wouldn't mind them losing. What's up, Earle Bros? I hit the like button already. Appreciate that, Richie. Like an adult. We'll keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah. This one's one I actually have a play on, Tim. We have the Miami Heat. They're at the Boston Celtics here. The Celtics are 3.5 now home favorites in this game. A total of 208. Where are you looking at in this spot?
Miami Heat. aren't they the best team against the spread as a dog this year?
We steal my stat. Yep, they're number one in the NBA, and when they're getting points as an underdog, they are 13-3, 81.3% against the spread.
Yeah,
so it's a good team against the spread.
I'm grabbing them. I think it's a really good spot for the Heat. They're now the number one team in the Eastern Conference, so they don't really need to keep winning in order to stay up there. Jimmy Butler is questionable for this game, so that's a thing. Kyle Lowry is still out. I don't know when he's going to return. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go in this game. I do not trust this Boston Celtics team. I think Miami gets the job done. I wouldn't mind sprinkling the money line on this one. Also, I still believe that Miami is top 5. No. They're number 6 against the spread this year in the NBA at 58%. Only ones ahead of them, Chicago's number 5, Charlotte's number 4, Cleveland's number 3, Oklahoma City's number 2. Number 1 by a long shot is Memphis. They're 34-18. They hit at 65.3. So I'm grabbing the Miami Heat in this game. They're one of the best teams in the league, one of the best defensive teams in the league. Give me Miami.
Yeah, you know where I already know where I'm going with this one here. I love the Heat as well. I got them plus 3.5 and plus 140 on the money line. I have them as 1 point underdogs in this game. So seeing 3.5, obviously, shows line value. You guys know how I feel about the Miami Heat this season. I have them winning the East. I have them 14-1 or 12-1. I forgot which number it was to win the whole thing. I think this is a Heat team that's absolutely going to compete, and you're going to give me points with the team that hits at 81.3% as an underdog this year? Come on. Give me the Heat in this spot here. I think they're able to win this game straight up. If not, at the very least, cover 3.5 points. So Miami Heat plus 3.5 against them here.
I like it. That's all the plays I have. So we'll just go. We'll roll through the last 3 games on the slate.
Also, one more thing: Miami is 13-4 against the spread after a loss. That's another thing to keep in mind.
There you go.
And they're coming off of that 3 overtime loser against the Raptors. So
yes.
So they're the best team in the NBA after a loss.
There you go. Well, we'll keep on moving to this game then.
Yeah, this line's moved. We have the Toronto Raptors at the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are now 2-point home favorites. They were 1. We have a total of 219 in this game. Where are you looking at in this spot?
I didn't get to this one. This one was one of those where it's a pick 'em. I want to lean towards the Raptors, but this Hawks team has actually been covering spreads lately. 7-3, 7-3 in their last 10. They've been doing some work. Both teams are pretty healthy. Could this be the time of the year where we see a resurgence from this Hawks team? Maybe. But I pass on this game. Maybe lean towards the over the 219.5 in this game. Could be a higher scoring game, but I didn't get involved with anything else in the slate.
Yeah, this is a spot here. I got it at 1. I'm on the Hawks, and we forgot to put up our plays. There we go. Yeah, I'm on the Hawks at -1. I think that this is this game should have been around a 3. So I don't know how much I would want to get involved with them at the -2 here. At this point, I'd probably just lay the -130 on the money line rather than laying 2 points with them. But I like the Hawks to get the job done here. I got him at -1 at -110. I had the power ranked, or my line for this game was a 3. So I see 2 points of line value at this spot or at the 1. So I'm gonna go with the Hawks here at home -1 point.
There you go. Sorry, I was adjusting the college basketball record on there too. All right. As for college basketball, Howard game. Under. I like that one under. And then New Mexico at 7-160. Let's see what New Mexico has to offer. It would be a lean towards the under. We didn't put this would definitely be a play for us, but there was no line on it yesterday. Let me see if there's a line on our on our thing for it now. We might actually throw that one up as a free play. Thanks for showing us that one. Alabama A&M. It's a 123. Alabama A&M. Didn't touch it. We have it at around 124.5, so lead towards the over. There you go. Over the 219. That's fine. All right, Nick, we'll keep on rolling.
Yeah. The Golden State Warriors are at the Houston Rockets in this one here. This line has moved a half a point as well. We have the Golden State Warriors now at 10.5 with a total of 228.5. Where are you looking at this one?
That one game is not on the site for whatever reason. Interesting. No, I pass on this game. It would be a lead towards the Rockets plus the 11 points, and that's strictly because they're at home and 11 points is a lot in the NBA. But I could easily see this one being a 30-point game. So I didn't get to this game. Not one that I was interested in. I couldn't really get a glimpse of the total because we could either see this one being one of two ways. A back and forth, like a 130 to 115 type game, and it goes way over. That or Houston scores 80 tonight. And it finishes like 100 to 80 or something in that nature. So I'm not really interested in going after this game. And I don't lay more than 10 points on a team. So not interested in this one. Pass.
Would you be looking a little bit more towards a team total over for maybe Golden State? Because they're more of the reliable team that's at 119.5. No?
Because I could easily see Golden State scoring 100 points.
There you go. All right. Yeah, this is a pass for me. I had this game handicapped at 11, and it's 10.5. So I guess a half-point lean towards the favorite in this spot here. Not getting involved in this game, though. There's a better game. Or there's the last game I like, though.
Yeah. We get one of the better teams against the spread this year.
Yeah, Portland Trailblazers are at the Oklahoma City Thunder here. The Blazers are 4-point road favorites now. You have a total of 218 in this spot, team. Are you looking at this last game of the night?
I liked Portland as a dog, but as a favorite, I don't see it. It would be leaning towards Oklahoma City, but SGA is out for Oklahoma City, so I don't know how much I could trust that. This one could easily be a blowout. Oklahoma City is still number 3 against the spread in the NBA this year, only behind Cleveland I think they're number 2, only behind Memphis. They're number 2, only behind Memphis for the year. So this could be a spot where Oklahoma covers again, and that's another one of what they do, but nothing that I'm willing to get involved in. I have my 3 plays for today. Just didn't get interested in this game.
Yeah, I did get involved in this one here. This was actually one I really liked. And this line's actually moved a half point against me, surprisingly. Because I got it at 3.5 here with the Oklahoma City Thunder. And the money line at plus 140 as well. Oklahoma City, they're 28-16-2 against the spread as an underdog this year. They're very good at covering these nice plus points. Portland's a team that I do like backing them when we're getting points with Portland. As a favorite, this team has not been particularly great. They're 12-12 this year as a favorite. But it's not a team I'm particularly looking to lay points with, especially on the road at this time. So I'm going to roll with the Thunder in this spot here. I'm going to take them plus the 3.5. I wish I could have gotten the 4, and then plus 140, which I wish I could have gotten plus 150 here. But I'm going to roll with the Thunder here to get the job done against the Blazers.
Sounds good. Well, we got that was all the NBA games. Got 5 NHL. You told me there was 4. Liar.
Oh, there was 4 on the Money Puck page, and there's 5 overall in the say.
That's fair. We'll start off. Florida Panthers are in Columbus, taking on the Blue Jackets. This is the only 7:00 game. All the rest of them are 7:30s. Florida's a minus 290. Total of 6.5. Where are you looking?
Side and total, I got to nothing in this game. At this 6.5 number, surprisingly, Columbus tells me under, and the Florida Panthers are telling me way over. At a side, at this point, I feel like we have to look towards Columbus as a big underdog in this spot here. I'm taking the next few weeks here. I'm going to try to limit the money lines, I bet. I'm looking more towards team totals and just overall game totals rather than which team's going to win, because I've grown tired of underdogs blowing leads for me when they're scoring enough to cash their team totals. So that's how I'm going to approach things here. I don't have anything for this game for a side or total. I did take 2 goal scorer props from this game. I do post all my goal scorer props on Twitter every day. I took Sam Bennett for the Florida Panthers at plus 160 and Carter Verhaeghe at plus 200 for the Panthers as well. I do think the Panthers put up goals. I just couldn't get to their goal total because it's a 4.5 at plus 130. So that's a really high total here for the Panthers, and that's just way too high for me. Even though I did take the Avalanche last night, it was against a sixth string or a goalie that hasn't played in forever. And tonight could be Merzlikins, which I'm not going to rely on the Panthers, as good as their offense is, to put up 5 against Merzlikins. So this is a pass, side, and total. I just went with quarter unit plays on Verhaeghe and Bennett to score a goal.
There you go. Keep on rolling through the game. The Anaheim Ducks, quack, are against the Detroit Red Wings. The Detroit Lenny Red Wings. Ducks, they're about to pick them. Total of 5.5. Where are you looking?
I'm looking over in this game. The Anaheim Ducks have gone over 5.5 expected goals in 3 of their last 5 games. Detroit's gone over 5.5 expected goals in 4 straight games, and 4 of their last 5. The one that didn't hit a 5.37, so they've been right around that total when they didn't hit it. And both these teams have been surrendering a lot of expected goals against. So I expect these two teams, even though they're struggling offensively, to be able to get some chances against these teams defensively. Because the Red Wings have given up at least 3 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games, and 3 of the last 5 for Anaheim have gone over 3.85 expected goals against. So I'm going to roll with the over 5.5. No team totals for this one, but I do like over 5.5, around minus 110, minus 111 for this game.
There you go. Over in this one. Keep on rolling. The Edmonton Leon McDavids, right? Versus the Ottawa Senators. Oilers are minus 195. Total of 6.5 in this game. Where are you rolling?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the last game I do have a goal scorer prop at plus 250. I like Trevor Zegras. For this next game here, these are 2 teams that are putting up some goals recently. 3 of the last 5 for both these teams have gone over 6.5 expected goals. And the Edmonton Oilers all of a sudden are putting up goals. 3.9 expected goals in 4 of their last 5 games. And we have an Ottawa team that's put up at least 3.45 in 3 of their last 5. And they've given up at least 3.55 expected goals against in 3 of their last 5. For me, I'm still not going to lay this big price with Edmonton at minus 195. I'm not going to take them on the puck line or anything like that. I'm going to go over 6.5 in this game. And I like Edmonton to put up at least 4 goals as well. Team total over 3.5 for Edmonton. And I'm hoping 2 of those goals are scored by Connor McDavid and Evander Kane. Connor McDavid, anytime goal scorer, even money, and plus 179 for Evander Kane to score another goal here for the Edmonton Oilers. I expect Evander Kane to be able to perform pretty well these first couple of games for the Oilers, trying to make a point that he could still be around and play.
There you go. Dre likes the Ducks to score first.
That's been a good bet recently. I've seen someone in my group chat cash that. It feels like almost every single time the Ducks play. There
you go. Vancouver Canucks are at the Chicago Blackhawks for this next game. It's essentially a pick 'em. Total of 5.5. Where are you looking?
Staying away from the side, looking at a total. Over again. The Vancouver Canucks have gone over 5.5 in expected goals in 3 of their last 4 games. Chicago's gone over 5.5 expected goals in 4 straight games. We have the Blackhawks giving up at least 3 expected goals against in 3 of their last 4 games. We have the Canucks giving up at least 3 expected goals in 2 of their last 3. These are 2 offenses that I think are going to be able to get some things going today. I like over 5.5 in this spot. And I'm also going to take Chicago's team total over 2.5. They've gone over 2.5 expected goals in 4 straight games. And I expect them to be able to put up some high danger chances and some goals here against Vancouver in this spot here. Over 5.5. And the Blackhawks team total over 2.5 as well.
There you go. Final game of today's slate. We're rolling through these games, Nick. The New Jersey Devils are in Toronto taking on the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs a slight minus 330 favorite, total of 6. Where are you looking?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, the last game as well, I do have a goal scorer prop for Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane at plus 179.
There you go.
I believe that was all the goal scorer props I have. This game was a pass for me. I did not get involved in New Jersey and Toronto. New Jersey's gone over 7 expected goals in actually back-to-back games, and so have the Toronto Maple Leafs. So it'd be a lean towards the over in this spot here if I had to get involved. Maybe a look towards that team total over for the Devils as well. I'm seeing they've gotten at least 3.11 expected goals in 3 straight games. You can get their team total over 2.5 at plus 130. Keep an eye out. I may add that later in the day. That looks like a pretty juicy prop there. And if I were to do that, I'd probably add either Sharon Govich or probably either her or Jack Hughes to score a goal as well for goal scorer props in that game. I'm going to take a deeper look into this game a little bit more. I see that in the last 4 games, the Devils should have scored more than they actually did. Their expected goal total was higher than their actual goal totals in 4 straight games. And Toronto has been a team that's been giving up more goals than expected, though. So for the last 5 games for Toronto, they've actually given up more goals than the expected goals against say they should have. So I'm going to have to take a little bit deeper of a look into this Toronto game. For me, this is a pass right now. Lean towards the Devils team total over 2.5 around plus 130. Jack Hughes and Sharon Govich to score a goal. Lean towards them as well. Or Jesper Bratt. I need to take a little bit deeper of a look into this game.
There you go. There you go. That is all of the game for today. We made it through 32 minutes, Nick. Good work. But before we do a little bit of housekeeping and some recapping for today, we'll go ahead and roll the bumper so you guys know what's going on.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yep, you should go definitely check out that. There's a lot of stuff over on the Earle Sports Bets website. We got 16 plays up for today. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check that out. Link is right there. And if you use code YEAR at checkout, you can get the 7-day pass for only $40. We're putting out, about 90 to 100 plays a week in college basketball alone, and we've been really profitable in college basketball because this is our current record in college basketball this year. So really, really solid. Actually, no, I messed up that one. We're 676 and 655. I don't know why I messed that one up because the last time I typed it in, we were 170, 670, whatever. That's our current record in college basketball this year. So lots of good stuff coming out from us, and we're going to keep rolling through all this conference play. And we're probably around a month and a half away from the bracket, which is kind of crazy. So if you guys are interested in that, check out the link in the description below. Get our 7-day pass for $40 or $49. So check that out. Also, some recapping for today. Not recapping, but housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, and the EarleSportsBets.com website, all linked down below. Speaking of the Picks and Parleys Earle Sports Bets family, check out Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. His link is in the description down below. He's live every single Monday through Saturday at 5 o'clock to break down some hockey. So he's got lots of hockey content coming out every single day. So check him out at 5 o'clock. Subscribe to his channel. Get him to 250 subscribers by the end of next month. Just do it. And then speaking of Picks and Parleys family, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs will be live around 12. Allie at 1. Actually, no, today's Manic Monday. Get your 3-team parlays ready for Lenny's show at 1:30. put your best 3-team parlay in. If you get it right, you get an additional entry into the Last Woody Standing, new one that starts tomorrow. So definitely go ahead and check that out today. Game time decision at 6. And a bunch of free picks coming on throughout the rest of the day. So make sure you guys go ahead and check all that good stuff out. Recapping for today, I only have 3 plays. I got the over in Indiana. I got Memphis +3 and Miami +3.5. Nick?
Yeah, I'm running with the – here we go. I had to get up for a second. The Heat +3.5 and +140. I'm on the Hawks -1, and I'm on the Thunder +3.5 and +140. In the NHL, Anaheim and Detroit over 5.5, as well as the Oilers over 6.5 with the Senators. The Oilers team total over 3.5. And then I also have the over in the Vancouver game, and then Chicago's team total over 2.5 as well.
There you go. Race to 4 in Toronto.
I could see it. They're gonna
hi,
put
awesome
up
people.
goals.
Hi, Rat. But Nick, that should do it for today. Nick, wrap it up.
Yeah, that should just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere from 10 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.